Greetings, Gemini. This is Damien with HK Readings Healing Culture Tarot. I am here to do a bonus for the month of September 2020. This is going to be for Geminis by Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. So stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate, guys. Cross watchers, you are welcome. However, I will be reading from the perspective of the Gemini. So you can take the story as it applies to you. Today, we're going to be reading with the Golden Tarot. I'm excited to get back into some readings using this deck. It is one of my favorites, as many of you know. I want to go ahead and take this moment to also thank all of my subscribers, new and old, and for all of you that view the video. Your support is much appreciated, and I love sharing the vibrations with you all. Okay, so let's see what we have going on for the sign of Gemini. Gemini Squad. In tropical astrology, guys, I have a Gemini moon. In Vedic, I have a lot of Gemini placements, but for the ones that I read for, I am a Gemini in Venus. Tropical, Venus in Cancer, but messages for my Geminis for their bonus for the month of September. What messages does Gemini need to know? Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords coming out here. So I feel like, Gemini, you are obtaining some clarity in your life for the first time in a very long time. May have had a few tower moments to where the universe has made you choose exactly what you want to keep and what you want to get rid of. Okay, this is about taking lessons that you've learned and applying them. Okay, not letting anyone dull your knives of mental sharpness. Now, having such strength, you could say, in your decision making might have been very tough for you. Could have been a long journey with the things that you've come to realize, but it's almost as if you are no longer looking towards the past. Chapters that you needed to close out on a friend and romantic level, have been closed. Now, beware of a tendency to, I guess, be so quick to ignore anything that comes up from the past, that any potential lessons that would be good for you to learn, you overlook and ignore. Because it does seem as though formers, I will say, have been attempting to come back into your life, reaching out to want to start a new relationship, wanting to get closure, wanting to just merely communicate. I just feel like you Geminis want nothing to do with anybody you've let go of, but there might be some loose ends that need tying up. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. We also have the Ace of Coins. That comes out with the Eight of Wands, and this is where we talk about people traveling towards you and people trying to open up the lines of communication to bring an offer, to bring some closure, to bring some clarity. The new beginnings are for people that want to stick around in your life and change, if that's what must happen. But also I feel like, those who you're just not on a good page with, they want to be on a good page with you. There might not have been much communication before, as people have been working through their own problems and shit. And along with that, trying to figure out how to muster up the courage. But, you know, I feel as though the individual or individuals have been having to learn how to ground, waiting for a window of opportunity to come in and say, I am sorry, to say that I love you, to say that I miss you, Gemini. You're not here for it. There's a lot of energy that I see that is being blocked out. And that's okay. Just make sure, though, that you're coming from a place of having a healed heart. So you're making sound decisions and not decisions that are based off of hurt or any sort of pain. Now, what I want to do now is just get some energy around the, you know, just further intentions of whatever is coming back, you know, really wants to communicate and offer you. Okay? And we are actually gonna do that with the Tattoo Tarot. Two of Swords, Temperance in the World. You know, it honestly looks like someone has seen the light as far as in the past, they did not choose you. They chose to. We have the Knave of Wands, Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But, you know, they did not choose you in the past, Gemini. And after much soul searching, they want to do better. They want to choose you now. And I don't think that you care for it. I don't know, like, what really spiked this resurgence and what they see in you. Some of what I can intuit is that no one makes them feel the way you do, the way you have, and the way you continue to make them feel, even through separation. I keep getting, I know I fucked up. That is what I keep getting. 1 second, Gemini, because, you know, I like to get titles when they come. And then I usually settle on one as it gets closer, but they know that they have screwed up tremendously. It's all about if you are willing to allow them to make things right. But they want to fight for this connection. I can't say they're feeling the strongest about their chances, because, you know, when you hear, like, just like myself, like what I'm saying now, you'll hear a lot of readers say that there's someone who wants to fight for this connection. You know, they love you, they care about you, and they'll do anything it takes. But within that, it depends on, like, you know, them doing everything that it takes within what they honestly feel that they're capable of. And when we fuck up, and there are people out there who are like, all right, I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to move on. And I am going to take strides towards my independence and success and clarity and find love that, you know, is deserved of me. Like, when we take such strong stances after, you know, someone fucks up, it can be a little discouraging. Now, that's not to say, you know, that this person is weak or anything like that. Okay? And that's also not to say that I am saying that you should have pity on any of these individuals, because I'm not. But it's like their heart is broken because they know that they have broken your heart. And it's not that they're not a warrior. you allow them to feel a little defeated. And that's okay. You know, if this is them getting what they deserve, Gemini, totally fine. They will try within, you know, the means that they feel that they have. I don't feel as though, until you show them something, will they feel confident enough to fully take charge the way they would like. But they've been working on themselves. They really have. And this is what's been going on behind the scenes. And they want to work on this situation. They're willing to become the person that they have to become for you. I feel like the key is, though, and the ingredient that's missing, is that even if you may know this, Gemini, you know that they also are going to have to want to be that person for themselves. Because that's where the true change starts, and that's where the true change sticks. And, you know, until you are convinced that this is more than just wanting to change for you, but changing for them, so it matters more, so it sticks more, you're likely not going to give them anything. I'd like to see some cards for when they do communicate, when they do reach out, how Gemini plans to respond, be it everything staying on course at the time that you see this reading. But you know we can change and rearrange anything. That's why you can have one reading one day, a totally different reading another. Two of Cups, the Hangman, the Strength card, ooh, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Coins. So you still love them. You still have feelings for them. And at a certain point, you did feel as though that they were the one. Okay, this could have been someone that you strongly felt soulmate ties to, soulmate bonds. But everything that has happened has put you in a place of truly reflecting. This is how you found your new direction. This is why the Hanged Man is right underneath the Queen of Swords. Because they've been doing their work, you've been doing your work. The difference is, this work that you've been doing has been for you. Whereas, remember what I said before, the work that they've been doing is for you, opposed to, you know, maybe for them to create that true change. You're doing it the right way because you're creating change for you. And I think that's what is taking you away from this person. So you're trying to decide, do you have the strength to tough it out? But I don't know that you do. Because information is going to come into this person. Many of you have already found someone that, if you are not in a relationship with them yet, you're dating, or you're just interested in them. You're in the beginnings of seeing where things go. Because this Three of Cups is definitely talking about a third party situation, but in the sense of, for you, there just may be somebody else. Maybe this is why you feel so strongly about not being able to look backwards to see what this past connection is trying to offer you. Because you know how they feel. You know that they want you. You know that they see. You know that they want to come back. You know that they want to change. But you've made it up in your mind. You said you are going to do what is best for you. And it's very enticing to look at a new cup to fill, a new relationship to nourish. Eight of Cups here. The King of Swords. As hard as it may be, you're going to walk away from this person. You're going to deliver that news to them whenever they reach out, this old person, and be like, hey, I found someone new. Because it was just interesting. Even right before I pulled these cards, I was like, well, you know, Gemini, like, you still don't feel that they're on your level. And of course, again, because someone who has ascended knows that the true work has to be for them first. This is going to be like a repetitious theme here that I just want y'all to acknowledge, because that's why they're coming out as the Knave of Wands. And then as I pull, we end up with the Six of Coins, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Swords. So we have two different decks, but a perfect match, a perfect pair here. With the Queen and the King of Swords. You've met somebody who delivers reciprocity. You've met somebody who you feel like there's a promising new start in a new relationship with. You're trusting and putting in faith in this new connection, or you soon will, because you see the benefits of it and how this relationship is a reflection of where you've come from. And I don't think you want to fuck this up. You could very well be attracting someone who also has strong air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, whether it is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. It could also be your nodes as well, or their nodes, rather, North and South nodes. They know they fucked up, but it's too late. And not in a vengeful way, Gemini. That's not you. They just blew their shot. And they need to realize that it has hurt you just as much as it's hurt them. But you are being strong for you. It might take some time to get over this. So with this Hangman energy here, continue to take things with the new connection as slow as you need to. Be honest about where you are and trust that if they are going to stick around, then they will. Damn. I can see all the chances that were given. All the hope you tried to have, Gemini. And it's funny because I get the idea that some of you might have crossed your mind that, like, it's usually easier when someone leaves you opposed to when you realize you have to leave someone else. Oh, the irony. Just know that this new investment that you're making is of a true pair, a true soulmate connection, not just based off a feeling, as the Two of Cups alludes to, but in actuality, that is how you exist. No skewed vision, all the clarity. No matter your feelings, as much as it hurts to tell this person of the past that it's too late, no matter how you feel about having to do that, know before you is the right decision that you're making. Look forward to your October readings, Gemini. Until then.